As I was walking around Oregon State University in Corvallis, I couldn't help but think that the university is fortunate to have an exceptional number of historic buildings. If these buildings could talk, what stories would they tell us? Today, we'll explore one such building, the Memorial Union. When it was dedicated on June 1, 1929, the Memorial Union was the first student union in the state of Oregon. The idea to build the Memorial Union building originally came from students Daigh and Schille. The men were veterans of World War I. Their idea was to build a student center that would also serve as a memorial for their fellow soldiers who had been killed in the line of duty during the war, as well as to honor the service people who died in the Spanish-American War. Their idea gained support from the student body in 1920. Fundraising began at that time and continued through the 1920s. The building was funded entirely with private donations and gifts at a cost of around $750,000 and a $3 per term assessment Oregon State students implemented beginning in January 1922. Over the years, the Memorial Union's purpose expanded as Oregon State University servicemen and women fought in World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, the Gulf War, and in Iraq and Afghanistan. Perhaps the spirit of the Memorial Union is best captured by an unnamed British officer who in 1919 revisited the battlefield of World War I. He wrote the following words: "Yesterday I visited the battlefield of last year. The place was scarcely recognizable. Instead of a wilderness of ground torn up by shell, the ground was a garden of wild flowers and tall grasses. Most remarkable of all was the appearance of many thousands of white butterflies which fluttered around. It was as if the souls of the dead soldiers had come to haunt the spot where so many fell. It was eerie to see them, and the silence. It was so still that I could almost hear the beat of the butterflies' wings. Today, as we visit the Memorial Union, perhaps if we stand here for a moment in silence, we too might hear the beat of the butterflies' wings."